Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to Geekism Throwback Thursday here on the channel. Every Thursday we come back and play a classic simulation game. We're currently working our way through Tropico 5. Now, in the very end of the last episode, we got a little notification saying that the Russians are getting a little bit peed off with us, and it's probably because we don't have an embassy for them. So we're going to demolish our newspaper. We're actually going to rebuild the newspaper though, so don't panic. But we're going to actually pop down an embassy. In fact, let's get the newspaper before we forget about it. There we go. We'll put it up here. Sit quite nicely there, opposite the church area. And oops. And then when that area is cleared, like so, we'll get the foreign embassy in next door. Make sure we get the right way around. That's the back. That's the front. There we go. Just to keep the Russians a little bit happy. Well, the Axes they call them actually, but you know, to keep those ones happy. The other thing is as well is we've only got 56%. Ah, here we go. Yes, I was just saying. Timing or what? We've got. We need to have a vote, which is fine. So we'll go for that. We need to work on our factions a little bit. Something we've not looked at for a little while. So let's have a look at our politics. So, internal threats, no unrest, we've got relatively decent loyalty, could be better, we've got no known rebels. Faction-wise, we have a pretty poor standing with the religious and a pretty poor standing with military. So, communists and capitalists, we haven't got to worry about them too much. We've got mostly communists at the moment. That'll shift as we start to produce more and more stuff. But we need to really work on these religious, because there's a lot of religious voters and we're not really doing much to help them out. So we're going to get to welfare and religion, mainly because we actually got rid of the Catholic mission. I think that's probably what the issue is. So we're going to put one in there. There's a lovely space for it just behind the Opera House there. And I mean, I'm almost tempted to try and stick another church in here as well somewhere. Pretty close to that one, to be honest. But what about here? I don't really like to have the churches too sort of stuck where they're going to be. That's probably not too bad actually. That might be quite a nice little spot for a church. What are these here? We've got corn, sugar. Those ones are going to go as well. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to demolish this corn, and I'm going to put our second church in. Saying we should do an observatory. We'll worry about that later on. But I think we're going to put the second church in. We're going to build it here, and we're going to hope we can get a road to it relatively accessibly without looking too ridiculous. So probably that way. Oh, that could work. And then when we get rid of that farm there, which we will, this road can come and sort of join up. So for now it's a little funky, a little ganky, but never mind. Housing wise, how are we doing? We have quite a few homeless families, so what we're going to do is we're going to look where there's a lot of shacks, which is here, and we're going to look at fixing the problem. So we're going to fix the problem by getting rid of all these houses here. We're going to pause the game for a moment while we do it. We're going to get rid of all of these, and all of these actually as well. And I hope it doesn't piss people off too much, but we're going to lose all of these, and then we're going to unpause the game, and then when they're all deleted, this is probably not a good idea to do this during an election because it's going to make a lot of people very unhappy. But what we're going to do, look at them all running around like ants. We're going to put back in a load of tenements. So we're going to have one there and one there. We've got a little space there for either a road. No, we're going to be able to do a road. We'll put a little thingy in, a little park. And then here we have some more tenements. Fills that space up quite nicely. Look, we just lost a good percentage of our thingy there, but hopefully once everyone's back in and happy, should we put a pool? No, I don't think pool's right. Actually, yeah, why not? It could be a communal pool for the areas, and it's more of a pond thingy anyway, isn't it? Okay, so that's hopefully going to make the housing problem curtail for a little moment. Build a Sky Academy? No, not just yet, I don't think. Build a college? We get 15 standing with the religious. In that case, yes, we're definitely going to do that. And we're going to get rid of our farm here. And we're going to use this area for our college and also the sort of next expansion of the city as well. So Still asking for observatory. We're not going to be doing that for a long time yet. Research and education. College. This looks. Look at this gorgeous building. We're going to put it there. Have a nice big garden in front of it. Actually, if we put it. No, yeah, we will. We'll put it there. Have a nice big. We're going to cut off a little bit of this farm. Okay. We are going to be rebuilding a lot of the farms later on. So for now, that's fine. Roads here as well. Keep the block grid shape in the town at least. Wind farm unlocked in modern times, that'd be good. Let's get our first parking station. We haven't had one of these for at all yet. Oh, one of them would fit quite nicely there, wouldn't it? Instead of those parks. No, we won't do it. We won't take away parks. We could build one around the back of the church. That could work quite nicely. Let's do that. And then let's get a few tenements here, because I noticed the shacks up there. So we could probably work towards... we could do a good chunk of tenements here, actually. Yeah, decent tenement little block there. Towards the college, let's get some large gardens. What have we got that's nice? That would be nice if it fit. That's quite annoying that it doesn't. Let's go for 2 of those, and where's this stony looking one? Let's do that and that. There we go, that's good. Looks like it's all meant to be. I like it. Good stuff. Tenements are coming back in now, so we've got 61%. That's great. So that's kind of, we're starting to look at solving some of our problems now. It's something we've got to keep an eye on. It's not just about the expansion; it's about looking after people. Still a lot of homelessness, but you know the fact is we're providing solutions for them. These have just been built, so you'll probably find that these will start to fill up over the next few minutes. This area here, like I said in the last video, will end up becoming a beach, and all this industry eventually is going to move up to over here. In fact, we'll probably start that in this video as well. But most of all, we need to make sure we win this election. Look at that in the beautiful sun. How good. Looks really nice. So we're working slowly on this area over here. Kind of want to keep this space here for greenery as well. Something nice on the other side of that parking lot would be pretty good. Let's have a look what we can stick in there. I mean, we could do a bar. We've already got a bar on that side of the thing. I mean, I know they should be relatively common things. They're most street corners have one. But apart from that, we haven't really got much else. I mean, we've got things like supermarkets that we have to keep space for eventually. But what we'll probably end up doing is just removing tenements for those and placing other buildings around them. Okay, cool. So we will build the army base eventually. I think a few guard towers will probably keep the militarists a little happier, because we've got this military base over here. We've got no rangers working there. But yeah, 69%, no problem. We can win without cheating. Guard towers over there, but I think they'd like more. So let's build a couple in places that would be suitable. So one there, one. Can we squeeze one in there? No, by the church. No, unfortunately not. One there. That'll probably do, just to keep the militarists happy. They won't be built in time, but I'm just thinking that for the future, to be honest. There we go. 69% of the votes is fantastic. More than happy with that. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to turn Discord off, because that's really I'm sure it's people chatting away to themselves and they're having a great time, which is lovely, but I need to quit that. So hopefully that hasn't done it. Let's do it here. There we go. I'll go back and check. Thank you if you're watching and you type in the Discord. It's great that we're chatting in there, but I forget to turn it off when people are going mad like that. Okay, what was this? Oh, the export fruit. That's good. So we can have military solution. We'll probably get a few free military buildings. More government spending. I don't know what we'll really get for that, actually. Maybe cheaper buildings for a little while. More foreign trade. Let's go for... Oh, no, really. Let's go for government spending, because that'd be interesting. I'm not too sure what that one will be. Maybe a nice little surprise when it turns up. I want to do a tiny little bit more exploring. I want to just kind of clear this area off here. Just skip this little bit, because this area here at the back of the high school is going to be farming, actually. That's going to be our first sort of strip of farming from here up to there, so all the raw resources can come down into our industrial area without much of a bother. Talking of industrial area, we're going to start building that out a little bit. So let's have a look. Industry, luxury goods, we can do a cigar factory. That could be good money. We can do a rum distillery, so we need sugar and tobacco. Either of those, I think, would actually work pretty well right now. So you fit perfect there, so you might as well be. Oh dear, or do you actually come over one? Yeah, we could do with maybe you being one smaller than that. What about the cigar factory? How big are you? Oh, you're the same, although you fit there quite nicely, don't you? Oh yeah, I like the look of that. Road can come around you, like so, and here, with this little bit of dead space here, but it's the sort of thing I can live with, to be honest. I'll tell you what we'll do. If we do that, and then we'll get rid of this car park, and we'll actually build you so you kind of fit here. There we go, and then that space. There's nothing in a fit there. Is there a relatively non sort of gardeny garden? I mean, it's just probably one of those plain plants, isn't it? Really. What about a couple of these trees? I guess relatively inoffensive around the back there. You know, that's just because it's industry doesn't mean you can't have the odd plant around. You know. So there we go. Join the allies. We still haven't done that yet. Okay. Foreign ships have appeared near our shores. Okay, so we need to start getting a curtail on that, alright? So, here we go. Allies rations is 100. We can invite them and praise them. Accept. Okay, so, hopefully, that's going to be enough. No, they're here already. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good. They have tanks. We're going to really struggle. Why do they keep coming and attacking us? Please, we like you. I mean, well, we don't, but you know, we're okay. Look, 36. Next diplomatic action in 18 months. As soon as that gets there, we're going to praise them again. What's the other ones like? 86. Yeah, my worry is they're going to go and attack the palace. I think if they attack the palace, we're really stuck. All buildings cost reduced by 10% for 5 years. Nah, forget that. Not interested. Too much to worry about. Oh no, we have tanks at the palace. Come on. Can we win this battle? I'm going to say we can't. We're about to lose this battle. Fantastic. 6 months until we can increase the Axis relationships. Yeah, it's a bit nasty, really. I mean, it's just a bit too tough for us. We've got nothing going on over here. We have one little guard tower up there. They're attacking the palace. If we lose this, I'm pretty sure it's game over, to be honest with you. If it is, I might still have a little reload of the save and try and get back to this point. Oh, it's going to be a little tricky, this, to be honest with you. The tanks are, yeah, still going for it. Like I say, I'm pretty sure if they take the palace out, it's game over. Yeah, looks like we're about to be took out. There's still 6 tanks. I think we need to up our tank research technology and get some tanks on this bad boy for when this happens again. Yeah, I think that's going to be something we have to do. We're getting quests. Look, increase housing happiness. Mate, the palace is about to be blown to bits. So let's not worry about housing happiness. Oh, we got a lovely college over here as well. Look, how good did that look? It's just sitting there. Suggested building barracks. Yeah, no shit. Pardon my French, sorry. Looks like we're about to lose our battle. Have 20 soldiers. Yeah. Nothing we can do there either. Sorry. Pretty sure this is going to be game over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Quit the main menu. Fantastic. Alright, I'll reload that save and hopefully we can come back and pick up where we left off. Okay, I think we're near enough back where we were. Oh, I didn't put this... I was going to build a church, wasn't I? I didn't put it down. So I think, apart from that, well, we won the election without this church as well. That's interesting. Because I thought that was kind of the thing that did it for us, to be honest, but obviously not. Put it back in like it was anyway, so I quite like the look of it. This time I spent a lot of time getting the embassy going and using it, so we're now neutral and warm, so we shouldn't really be having any issues with people coming in. What I do need to do now, though, is get to our trade delegate routes, and we need to take one of these off and give it to the Axis, so that we're just keeping them, you know, pretty chilled out, and it's all good. So, cocoa, what have we got? We got any that we can send out to them? Logs we can do. Pretty good price on logs, actually. Bauxite we haven't got any, so let's... or steel, we haven't got steel either, have we? Rum, oh, rum's good as well. Oh, you need 80 with that one, never mind. But let's just check this logs one. You need at least 60 standing. Oh, we can't do that one either, okay. Can do that one, but we don't have any bauxite, unless it's just saying we can do it. Pineapples, yeah, we can do pineapples. Oh no, it's already going to them. That's a shame. Maybe we just take one off. Maybe we just have like nothing coming in for a little while. Here's the ones we've got going. So we only make 90 on pineapples. So do you know what? Remove it. Let's remove it and let's bring something in. What's going on? And I hope, yeah, just leave it like that for now. More. Government spending one was boring, wasn't it before? Military will just give us a couple of military buildings. Do you know what? Let's take it because we need to not be stuck with our pants around our ankles again like we were last time. So I'm hoping we can, you know, diplomatically solve the problem. But if we can't, we need to be able to give as good as we get. In fact, the other thing I want to do is let's get to our research. What's coming up next? Legalese. We've got no research points. Is that because there's nobody in the library? Oh, newspaper. No. Nobody in the library. Okay, so... that should do it. 3 months. And then we've got tanks in 16. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. We've got a lot of shacks cropping up here, and I don't like it, so I want to try and build them somewhere else. The only thing is, look, a lot of these are empty. That one's empty, look, so these better be empty. No, they're not, look. Okay. You know what, I'm going to get rid of them all and hope people are happy. I want to get rid of those 2 houses there as well. Hope that people start just filling in these gaps, because look at that, 0 out of 12, 2 out of 12, 11, 10, and 0 again. And then up here, you know, 5, 0, 1, 2. These aren't that far away from places you might need to work. I'm only assuming that they're up here, actually. And really that some houses up this end would do. Even still, look, 2 and 5. Presidente, we have constitutional locks. Okay, cool. So, political rights. Let's have a look. Democracy. Mandatory elections that happen more often and no uprisings. Every policeman convinces 1 voter to vote for you. Elections happen less often. Vote frauds give 3,000% more votes, 50% more rebels. No, I think we'll go for the regular ones. No uprisings. Yeah, but we'll deal with the elections. Okay. Labour policy. Worker for all. Child labour and late retirement. Life expectancy and job happiness reduced. Late retirement, normal life expectancy for jobs, workers' paradise, early retirement, high job happiness. Due to, but not limited to, the effects of this article, the countries are obliged to give his best and keep the state away from bankruptcy. Let's try workers' paradise. We'll see how we get on. Immigrants nation, visa program, we get more educated immigrants. Immigrants nation is open borders, easy to immigrate and emigrate. Regulate borders, hard to immigrate and emigrate. Let's go for educated ones for now, and again, we'll see how we get on. Bang. And let's see what that does to our factions and things like that. So, politics, rebel threat, we still have none. Military loyalties, it's getting better with no unrest. and we're warm and neutral. So you know, we're keeping that there. So all exports are all down there, but the fact that they're there and we're praising them, that's, you know, we can deal with that. Public support is 60. Factions wide, we're hated by the militarist. We're poor standing by religious. We're beloved and indifferent. So the big ones are fine. Militarists, and we need that. We need them tanks, basically. They're asking for army bases, but we can't build them, folks. We just can't build them. I want to build them. I want to build an army base. We can build a fortress. Let's stick a fortress down here on the beach somewhere. That's that's probably a way to go. Oops. I don't actually see where the entrance is. Oh, it's there. Okay, let's have a fortress on the beach here. Because you buy the docks, you know, that's the sort of thing you should do. And then also, let's have something down here, fortress as well. Seems to make sense to have it down here by the docks. We'll have it there. Hopefully that'll give us a bit better standing with the militarists. Alright, we have a quest. Have at least 2 managers in military buildings. Oh, okay. Oh, we get 3 military buildings. Okay, so quick. Oh, press the wrong button. Cancel construction. Okay. Okay, military buildings with managers. Let's do it. Okay, so manager. Oh, we've got loads here. Look, foreman. Union leader, worker, job quality. Let's get the job quality. We want the army people to be happy. Why is nobody working here? Oh, is it because it has to be full or nothing? So let's increase the budget. You get paid better now, and we'll give you a manager as well.
Military.
Okay, those 2 buildings, 2 free buildings we have now. So let's get a free fortress, not the one we just built. There, back where it was. And what else can we build? Army base provides a swag attack. Yeah, there we go. We timed that one perfectly, folks, didn't we? Doesn't fit this side of the river, but should hopefully fit that side. It does, although it's a little funky. Might actually bring it down to there. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Because then what we'll be able to do is build a second barracks here now then. Now the militarists can't not be happy. Like, that's it. Ranger Corps, they're off out, they're looking round. We've got the military on our side now, I know we have. It might take a little while. But we're not hated anymore at least. We've got a thinking. Increase housing capitalists by 15. Okay, let's go for that. And I wonder how we'll do that. Maybe we should build a couple of nice houses for people with a bit more cash. Have 20 soldiers, except how many do we have? We have 31, so it's done. Free technology, or 10 allies relations, or cash, or Swiss cash. Swiss cash. Let's go for free technology. I don't know what that actually is. Is it increases research maybe? Oops. Ah, we got that tanks free because it was a military building. Ah, right, okay. Oh, so we didn't have to actually research them that much. Wow, look at the amount of stuff that's coming into here. It's pretty crazy. How much stuff they're dropping off there. But it's good, I'm kind of happy. So here come the Rangers, look, they're off out. Or they finished this for the day. It looks like they finished for the day, actually. So we have an army base. It's both of these will go, which is good. Join the Allies. Can't quite do just yet, but we're cordial with them, we're neutral with them. Feel like I should maybe praise them once more. Send a dynasty member to steal it. Send penultimo. 30 plus allies relations. I'm going to go penultimo. I'm going out there. Let's see what happens. Okay. Who battle plans, operation code names, the whole shebang, excuse me. Please have What? Please for help, sorry. Let's go for the Axis relations. Adela can go. Oh, we have a new guy. We have a new guy. So we're in the 40s now, so let's kind of make him 40s-ish. I do quite like steampunk. Quite like the Napoleon one as well, actually, although it's a bit random. Hell, let's go Napoleon. Let's make it a bit more of a subdued colour. Light brown and a dark brown interior. Comb over hair is fine. Hair colour though needs to be sort of like a brunette. And we can have a monocle. You can have a what? They're so random and stuff. Monocle. No, not a monocle. Not a snorkel either. Let's have a pipe. Or just some glasses. Yeah. Okay. But we're playing as you.
Pester someone else.
Okay, mate. I will. Housing happiness. Let's try and increase it a little. I don't really know what's happened here. Randomly, that stuff's randomly going red. Let's have a look at some of the overviews. Islands, no. Liberty. Crime, safety. What's our quest? Build ranches of all types. No. Because we're not really pushing that sort of thing. Alright, well I think we'll leave it there. It's a bit of a random video because we had to kind of have another little go around, but now at least the Russians aren't on our backs constantly, which is nice to know, and hopefully that religious faction is pulled itself up a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're indifferent now, that's what we like. Religious, still poor, and that's the biggest voting for us, so I still kind of feel we need to like push and work on those a little bit. The problem is our edicts, our sort of constitution is very anti-religion almost, so we need to kind of keep them happy in other ways. So things like these Catholic missions and well, churches, to be honest, as well. Catholic mission will fit quite nicely there. Can't actually see which way it's meant to go. Let's have another look at that. Catholic mission there's the front, so yeah, let's stick one of those down, and you don't think they made that much difference, but it might help a little. Alright then, thanks very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, it really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter, I'm @JohnTSparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks again for watching, I'll see you in the next one.